Valentine. I'll be sure when I get a chance to pass on that shout out. Okay, looks like the Hallam Hellcats have secured lead jammer status. Meanwhile, we have a star pass to Clamart for the Wakey Wheelcats. Successful and through. River Styx taken out on the inside line and calls it. And that is the end of the first jam of this second game. Okay, jamming for the Cats. We have 2407, a right hook Brooke. Or by the Brook, depending on which t-shirt she's wearing today. And it's right hook Brooke today. And she is going up against River Styx once again. And River Styx through, lead jammer status to the Hallam Hellcats. And right up Brook sent off. Power jam to the Hellcats. Nice little shoulder pop from Acid out on the inside line. Gets a cut track. We have a jammer switcheroo. That means that this jam will go the full 2 minutes, of which we have just over a minute and 20 seconds left. Some brilliant brocking from Hallam there. All over that track. Nice. Acid Pain opens up a pocket on the inside, immediately taken advantage of by right hook Brooke. Wakey through on their scoring pass, coming up to the pack once again to get some points on the board for the Wheelcats. Don't forget to share this video, ladies and gentlemen. Get the word out there, get everybody watching. And just under 30 seconds left of this jam. Once again, Acid opening up that inside line, but Hellcat spotted it straight away. Solid work from the Cats there, keeping River Styx back. That's 2 full jams River Styx has done. Machine. And the jam comes to its natural conclusion. I'll have the official scores for you in just a moment. Looks like both teams have managed to put some points on the board in that jam. Okay, stepping up for the Wakey Wheelcats, we have Wakey Welsh. And she is going up against Grimblock for the Hellcats. Wakey Welsh looking for that inside line. Cheeky star pass completed. Clamart takes the star. And Hellcats blocker through and calls it off. Scores as they stand 4 to the Wakey Wheelcats. Hallam Hellcats 11. A lot of love coming through for the Cats there. And stepping up for the Cats, we have number 20, Carnage, going up against 3-2-4 Goldie Blocks for Hallam Hellcats. Wakefield at a 1 blocker disadvantage. Will the Hellcats be able to capitalise? Nice, beautiful little footwork there on the outside of the line. Lead jammer status for the Hellcats, and well deserved in my opinion. Oh, a nice goal for the outside line there, spotted by the Wakey Wheelcats, but unfortunately a no-pack situation called. And successful star pass right over the apex to Donatello. Beautiful hit there by Looking for Trouble. Recycles to the back of the pack And the Hellcats call it. Beautiful move there by Carnage. Right hook Brooks stepping up, going up against River Styx for the Hellcats. Scores as they stand. Wakey Wheelcats still on 4. Hallam Hellcats 18. Looks like I might see a little bit of jammer on jammer action here at the start. Nope, just going for some body blocking. Both jammers coming up against solid walls right from the get-go. Both jammers still struggling to get through that pack. We've only just passed turn 1. Testament to how solid these walls are. Hallam Hellcats River Styx coming up against Donatello, Clamor and Acid Pain right at the front. I would not want to be that lady right now. Beautiful takeout by Clamor. Meanwhile, right hook Brooke takes out a blocker on the outside line and goes down with her. Both skaters back on their feet. Meanwhile, River Styx recycled right to the back of the pack by Clamor. It's astonishing, ladies and gentlemen. The pack has only just got past turn 2. Again, shows you just how well these blockers are working. Right hook Brooke needs to be careful. Panties come off. She hasn't realised. Oh, now she knows. Okay, I'm just checking out some of the comments on the live feed. I do apologise if we keep cutting out, ladies and gentlemen. We are having a few minor technical difficulties. Please bear with us. My apologies for the feed, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear in mind that real-time events, this is the first time they have done a live stream for a game of this nature. It is experimental. Please bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Well, drive safely, Claire Turner. Don't drive too fast. Okay, Wakey Welsh. Wakey Welsh against Goldie Blocks. And Wakey Welsh through on that inside line with her signature hip move. Beautiful. Lead jammer status for the Wakey Wheelcats. Closely followed by Goldie Blocks. And calls it. Did she manage to put any points on the board? Unfortunately, no points scored by the Cats there. However, we did manage to stop Hallam putting any more points on the board. They are at 22, Wakey Wheelcats at 6. And we have Grimblock stepping up for the Hellcats, going up against Carnage, number 20. And Carnage smashes straight through the pack. Attains lead jammer, but is taken out on the outside line and will have to recycle. Beautiful, soaks up a hit from a blocker from the Hallam Hellcats there and just carries on like nothing happened. Meanwhile, powering through that pack, Hallam Hellcats jammer is through on her initial pass and called off. Please bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back with you soon. Okay, apologies for that slight break in transmission there, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I am back and talking to you. Okay, so, and the end of that jump. Okay, stepping up to the plate. 204 Carnage for the Wakey Wildcats, going up against number 83 Grimlock for the Hallam Hellcats. Score stand, the Wakey Wildcats on 6, Hallam Hellcats 29.
Yes, Carnage!
And Carnage, lead jammer status for the Wakey Wildcats. And Carnage through the pack on a scoring pass. 4 points added for the Wakey Wildcats. Okay, stepping up to jam for the first time in this game. Number 3-1, looking for trouble. And she is going up against number 324, Goldie Blocks for the Hallam Hellcats. And they're off. Goldie Blocks, nice little duke for the outside. And takes lead jammer status. Meanwhile, looking for trouble, duking inside, outside, looking for that gap. Oh, Hellcats jammer through on the inside line. Grand slam with no challenge. Wakey Wildcats are going to have to tighten up that inside line because Hallam Hellcats will keep taking advantage. And there it is. Oh, beautiful little takeout by Clamar. There's just something about the way that woman hits. A lot of love coming through for the Cats there. Chrissy Zubat, will be sure to pass on your support to Trubs and the rest of the team. And lovely little star pass there from Trubs to Clamar. A Hellcat's going to stop it. Okay, we're coming into Jam 12 of this first half, the second game of the day. Your hosts playing against the Hallam Hellcats. Wakey Welsh stepping up to the plate to jam for the Wakey Wildcats, up against River Styx for Hallam. Solid walls meet both jammers. Wakey Welsh going for that inside line. Unfortunately, doesn't manage to get it, and the Hallam Hellcats are out again for lead jammer status, River Styx. Looks like we've had a star pass. Successfully received by Right Hook Brook, the pivot. Beautiful hit there. Right Hook Brook yells, "Not today." And we have a power jam for the Hallam Hellcats. Grand slam. Another grand slam there for the Hallam Hellcats. Really taking advantage of this power jam. Meanwhile, Wakefield jammer standing in the penalty box. Some big hits going down today. If you are just tuning in, welcome. The scores as you tune in: Wakey Wheelcats 10, Hallam Hellcats 61. We have Carnage stepping up for the Cats, going up against Grimlock. Oh, screwball scramble there just before turn one. All skaters back on their feet. Carnage really powering up at the front of that pack, but it's taken out at the lip of the apex and recycled to the back of the pack. Power jam for the Wakey Wheelcats. Hallam Hellcats jammer sent off on a penalty. 30 seconds in the box for you. Yes, feeling the love for Carnage there. Oh, and a penalty jammer switcheroo. That means there is no lead jammer for this jam, and it will run to its full 2-minute conclusion, of which we have 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Beautiful takeout there by Clamar, pushes Grimblock to the edge of the track. Ref signalling that neither player is the lead jammer. 30 seconds left of this jam. Big hit there by Wilmot Wheels move. Takes Carnage out on the inside line. Definitely one to watch, that one. And a nice takeout by Clamar, taking the jammer back to the back of the pack. And a star pass completed just at the edge of the whistle there. Okay, stepping up this jam, looking for trouble up against Grimblock. Sorry, my mistake, Goldie Blocks. And Trubs through for lead jammer status for the Wakey Wheelcats. We are already 20 minutes into this first half. Okay, just for anybody wondering, I just wanted to let you know Carnage is fine. She's had a quick look over by the paramedics, and she's doing okay. And we have a team timed out called by Wakefield. Don't worry, Laura. Carnage is okay. Tough cookie, that one. Agreed, Vi Queen. Trubs is one machine. Okay, so during this timeout, it's a perfect opportunity to throw your comments down, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get yourself a shout out to one of the teams, pass a message on. You want to get a shout out to one of your friends, or just a shout out for yourself, you know, because that's cool. We live in an age of selfies, so. Okay, Wakey Welsh going up against River Styx. Wakey Welsh in her signature gold hot pants. I'm sure she deploys those hot pants as a tactic to distract the opposition. Here, look at my shiny pants. Oh no, I've passed you and have lead jammer status. Unlucky, look at my pants. Let's have a little jammer on jammer dance off going on here. Very tentative start. Right hook Brooke really sticking it to the team. Nice takeout on the outside. Illegal contact called on one of the Hellcats blockers. Meanwhile, River Six out for lead jammer status. Hellcats for lead jam. Okay, so we have some derby love from Nifty 50 in Hull. Whackers and her trademark gold pants, Laura, yes. And shout out to friends. Team Romania playing, doing really good in the first British Championship bout. Go Tinkerdell. That's from Ruxmall. And they're off, looking for trouble. Up against Grimlock for the Hellcats. And the scores as they stand, Wakey Wheelcats on 18, Hallam Hellcats 69. Yes, Ed. Cats, cats, cats. And looking for trouble. Lead jammer status for the Wakey Wheelcats. And a star stash for the Hellcats. Manages to pull it off and get through the pack. Meanwhile, Trubbs is taken out on the outside line and recycled to the back of the pack. And that is a call. Yes, Laura Davidson, I have noticed that as well. I think they might be holding back their star jammer. Maybe she'll be in on the second half. Who knows? Wakey Welsh stepping up for the Cats. The Wakey Wheelcats, that is. I understand that we now have two Cats teams on the pitch. The Wakey Wheelcats and the Hallam Hellcats. Just to confuse matters. Okay. So Wacker's going up against Goldie Blocks. And Wacker's going for that inside line. And it unfortunately is taken out. And is called on a forearms penalty. Power jam to the Hellcats. Lead jammer status still up for grabs. Nikki, I'll be honest, I am not 100% sure which particular penalty you're referring to. If you can say the name of the player, I can try and find out for you. Oh, big takeout by right hook Brooke there. Beautifully chased. An out of play called, meaning they have to let her through. Meanwhile, Wakey Welsh recycled to the back of the pack. It's unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot see the concentration and fairness on Wakey Welsh's face. She is well known for her aggressive approach. And an accidental high block there on Klamar. Unfortunately, she has had to take herself off the track. And Klamar is back. And during that brief interlude, we have had a star pass for the Wakefield Wheelcats, but unfortunately, Klamar is called on a forearm penalty. Okay, I've just been told that the penalty for the Hellcats blocker was a high block. I am not sure on that one. I will be back to you with an update on that one. It does look like Clanmar, unfortunately, has taken a hit to the face. The paramedics have apparently had a quick look and she seems fine. I'll keep you updated on that one. Okay, Grimblock going up against Wakey Welsh. We have just over 3 minutes left of this first half. I don't know about you, but it seems to have gone very, very quickly. Yes, Ed, I know the feeling. To see people on skates and it makes me wish I had wheels on my feet too. And Wakey through on her initial pass. Hallam Hellcats, lead jammer status. Okay, I will try and find out for you when I get a chance to make sure that Clanmar is okay. She is on track and fighting, so I'm assuming she's good to go. Okay, we have Goldie Blocks for the Hellcats going up against Looking for Trouble for the Wakey Wheelcats. And an official timeout called. Okay, both jammers coming up against solid defence from both teams. Hellcats taken out on the inside by Clanmar and recycled back. Taken out again on the outside and recycled back again. Meanwhile, Looking for Trouble, trying her best to power her way through that path. She seems to be pushing 4 blockers. This is one skater pushing 4 blockers. Machine. And the Hellcats, Goldie Blocks called on a cut track penalty. Power jam to the Wakey Wheelcats. They're going to need to dig deep to capitalise on this opportunity. We do have only a minute and 20 seconds left of this half. And Looking for Trouble is through the pack and is signalled as not lead jam. That means we will have the full 2 minutes, of which there are 50 seconds left. Emma, I will be sure to pass on your message to Looking for Trouble. Looking for Trouble on the inside line. Beautiful little toe stop work there. Tries to call it, but didn't realise that she's not lead jam. Big smile on her face, though. Big smile. Laughing a giggle with a jam ref. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't having fun, you're not doing derby right. Laura, I'm going to assume that the points, exclamation marks, comment is a request for the scores. The scores as they stand at the end of the first half. Wakey Wheelcats 30, Hallam Hellcats 92. I will update that as and when. Bear with me, I'm just going to have a quick word with Clanmar Superstar. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Clanmar Superstar is good. In fact, feeling rather bad. Insert explicit deleted. She's got a nice little puffy bruise coming up, so that's going to be a nice shiner for her. Badge of honour. I know Clamart is the type to wear that with honour. So, half-time official scores, Wakey Wheelcats 33, Hallam Hellcats 92. You have got 14 minutes, 21 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen, before we come back for the second half. Throw down your comments, and I'll be sure to get them shouted out. See you in a few. Okay, we are back and underway. 5 seconds has been called. Okay, so just a couple of updates from you from half-time. Unfortunately, Carnage has suffered a leg injury and has taken herself off track, but she's okay. I've double-checked with her. She's doing okay. She's got a spare leg, so we're all good. I've also passed on your love to the Cats. They're all aware of how much you are there for them, how much you are supporting them. I've also checked in with Clamart, and although she's got a lovely shiner developing, she is, as usual, fine. So Clamart gets lead jammer status, first jam back from the first half. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Okay, if you are joining us, welcome back. Thank you for joining us for this second half of your host game. Looks like Goldie Blocks is having trouble with the Wakefield blockers, has not managed to complete her scoring pass yet. Meanwhile, Clamart powers her way through and calls it. I do believe she managed to put some points on the board yet, but we will find out soon. Okay, Wakey managed to put 9 points on the board, bringing their score to 43 for the Wakey Wheelcats, 92 for the Hallam Hellcats. Now, I know from my experience, the Wakey Wheelcats are a second half team. Maybe we'll see a lead change in this half. Still everything to play for. I hope you are rooting at home. Meanwhile, River Six for the Hellcats through for lead jammer status. Looking for trouble. Takes out Wilma Wheels move on that inside line. River Six through, grand slam, but then called on a forearm penalty, power jam to the Wakey Wheelcats. And Hallam did have lead jammer status, meaning this jam will go to its full 2-minute conclusion. And a successful star pass to right hook Brooke. Dan looking for the offense. Brooke powers into the pack, looking for that outside line, but is taken out and recycled back. And she's straight back on into the action. Meanwhile, Dan looking to open up that offense. Hallam Hellcats jammer back on track. The Whalecats are ready for her. Right hook Brooke still trying to power her way through, but nicely taken out by Wilma Wheel move on the apex of turn 1. Oh, looking for trouble, takes a big hit, but she is okay. Meanwhile, River Six for another grand slam for the Hellcats, and the Hallam Hellcats have just broken the century mark. 102 to the Hallam Hellcats. Agreed, Al Lacey. Agreed, very much. Looking for trouble, trying to open up a pocket for right hook Brooke to get through, but unfortunately didn't manage to open it up. And that is the end of that jam. Okay, we have number 8-3 stepping up for the Hallam Hellcats. Grimlock going up against number 1, Wakey Welsh. Wakey Wheelcats doing a good job of keeping the Hallam Hellcats jammer back. Meanwhile, Wakey looking for that outside line. She gets it. Unfortunately, not in time. Hallam Hellcats. Grimlock is out and attain lead jammer. And Wakey Welsh through the pack on her initial pass. Meanwhile, another 4 points on the board for the Hallam Hellcats and calls it. Okay, we have Goldie Blocks for Hallam Hellcats going up against Looking for Trouble. And Looking for Trouble through again for lead jammer status. She is on form today. And Goldie Blocks on her initial pass. Trubs back in the pack, trying to fight her way through, stretching that pack out. And calls it off. Did she manage to stop them putting any points on the board? No, 2 points gained for the Hallam Hellcats. Don't forget to share this feed, tag your friends, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get everybody watching, showing the love for these teams. Both teams working so hard. We have River Styx going up against Wakey Welsh. Wakey Welsh doing her usual jovial approach on the jam line. Here, have my golden pants. Oh, nice takedown there. Hallam Hellcats taken out on the inside line and recycled. Meanwhile, Acid Rain taken to the penalty box. Lead jammer status for Hallam Hellcats. Start pass for the Wakefield Wildcats. Clamar is through on her initial pass. And a cut track called on River Styx. Power jam to the Wakey Wheelcats. 1 minute 15 seconds left in this jam, which will run to its full conclusion. Apologies if you are having difficulty finding this live feed. Please bear that in mind and share it with your friends. Cut track called on Black 2-2. Pneumatic. And Clamar through for a grand slam. 5 points for the Wakey Wheelcats. Clamar looking to sneak through on that inside line. Meanwhile, the Cats look to give aid. Hallam Hellcats jammer out of the box and straight through the park. Nope, not Grand Slam. 4 points straight out of the box. Beautiful play there by River Styx. And a cut track called on Wilma Wheels move. River Styx through for another 4 points. Meanwhile, Clamar through. Another 4 points for Wakefield. Both teams managing to put some points on the board in that jam. Okay, official scores at the end of that jam. Coming into jam 6. 63 for the Wakey Wheelcats, 121 for the Hallam Hellcats. It's a 64-point deficit. Look at that. I did math and everything. I counted without my fingers and toes. Hallam Hellcats, lead jammer status. Grim block for the Hellcats. Meanwhile, Looking for Trouble, trying to stretch out that pack. Nice takedown by the Hellcats, but Trubs manages to stay inside, so she doesn't have to be recycled. Looking to shove away past that outline line. No play called, and looking for trouble is through on her initial pass. Power jam for the Wakey Wheelcats. Hallam Hellcats jammer sent off on a cut track penalty. And we can hear Trubs there shouting Swiss. It's a tactical word used by the Wakey Wheelcats to signify what the jammer wants the blockers to do on that particular pass. Looking for trouble, already put down 5 points. Looking to score another 5 more before the jammer starts standing for the Hellcats. Solid opposition from the Hellcats. Janatella looking to run interference. Wilma Wheels' move will just not be moved, hence the name. Donatello really trying her best to break up that pack, so Looking for Trouble can get through. Meanwhile, Hallam Hellcats jammer straight into the pack, takes out 2 skaters, up on her feet, and off she goes. Right hook broke, goes for the shoulder, but misses. Hallam Hellcats jammer chased, but manages to get out the front. 4 points for the Hellcats. Agreed, Nikki. I thought the same. But at the end of the day, we're not referees. We don't have that view, so it's not for us to call. And we have a successful star pass to right hook broke. Goes to take out the jammer. Gets taken out by Wilma Wheels' move. And an official review called by Wakey Wheelcats. I will have the official report on the official review in an official minute. Okay, so the Wakey Wheelcats allege that as the Hallam Hellcats jammer has come out of the box and into the pack, she has made contact with the back of skater 8008 for the Wakey Wheelcats. This sent this skater flying and completely destroyed the pack. Therefore, there was massive impact from this back contact, and they are looking for a back block on the Hallam Hellcats jammer. I will have the official decision for you in a minute. And have a listen at that crowd. Listen to them going nuts. We love it. We love the Derby love. Let's everybody give it up and make some noise. Show your appreciation for these teams, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Absolutely loving it. Ooh, it's a tense moment while we wait for the official review results. Okay, it looks like the refs have finished deliberating. I'll get the word for you right now. If I could get a word from the Majestic Zebras, what was the decision in that one? Well, the referees are all excellent, so that's good. Oh. Okay, so the referees have deliberated and they have decided that the no call will stand, that the impact on the back was a legal move. The Wakey Wheelcats will lose their official review and the penalty will not be issued. It is a close game. The crowd is made up of players from the other teams, immediate family and friends that have come with said players. But just because it's a small crowd doesn't mean that they can't make noise for a big crowd. And believe me, they are making some noise today. Okay, so Wakey Welsh going up against Goldie Blocks for the Hallam Hellcats. Wakey straight away going for that inside line, but doesn't manage to get it. Wilma Wales moves, recycled back to the front of the pack. Wakey Welsh pushing hard, trying to get through. Meanwhile, Clamar takes out the Hallam Hellcats jammer. Oh, and Wakey Welsh through for lead jammer status for the Wakey Wheelcats. Another beautiful take out there by T-I-double-G Tigger. And Wakey Welsh powering our way through that pack. Meanwhile, Acid called on a multiplayer block. Wakey Welsh screaming at the jam ref, I'm calling it, I'm calling it. I would not want to get on that woman's bad side. She has got gold pants for every occasion. Okay, looking for trouble going up against River Styx in this next jam. Scores as they stand, 77 to the Wheelcats, 130 to the Hallam Hellcats. And they are off. Wakey Wheelcats working at a blocker disadvantage, one blocker in the penalty box. River Styx, nice little toe stop work through on the inside line. Lead jammer status for the Hellcats. If I could ask, ladies and gentlemen, if you are commenting on a player's performance and adding a number, please add their colour and I will pass on your support to those skaters. And River Styx called on a cut track penalty. Power jam for the Wakey Wheelcats. However, no lead jammer will be called in this jam. Full 2-minute jam. 1 minute 10 seconds left of the jam. Looking for trouble coming through that apex turn with a big smile on her face after a grand slam. Nice little duke for the inside. Right up Brook opens up the outside, but the Hellcats see it and close the gap. Big black block there from right hook Brook. Welcome, Bruce Buffer. I hope you know I am right now channeling my inner Bruce Buffer. Thank you, Nikki. And River Styx straight out of the penalty box, straight through the pack. Oh, taken out by T-I-double-G. Seasick and Tigger giving chase, but the Hallam Hellcat jammer is through. Tried to call it off, didn't realise that she wasn't lead jammer anymore. And that is the end of that jam. Both teams managing to put some points on the board there. I'll have the update for you in just a moment. Thank you, Zoe. Lots of love coming through for Trubs there. I am not surprised. That lady has been on form today. I do believe, I'd have to check the stats to be 100% sure, but I do believe she has got the most lead jams of this game for the Wakey Wheelcats. And we are underway in this next jam. Very tentative start. Wakey Welsh up against Goldie Blocks. Oh, is it, sorry, my apologies, Grimblock. Once again, both jammers coming up against solid defences. And the Hellcats throw on that inside line. Nice little assist there from the Hellcats blocker. Meanwhile, it looks like we've had another star pass to Clamar Superstar, who's just powering her way through that, but she is taken out on the inside line, but managed to step straight back on. Meanwhile, Grand Slam for Grimlock. Reva Sticks, thank you very much, Daniel Thomas. I always prefer to be corrected if I'm pronouncing a name wrong, because at the end of the day, these skate personas are very important to skaters. It's part of who they are. I don't like to mispronounce them, so thank you for that. On that note as well, if any of you have heard me pronounce a skater's name incorrectly, please do correct me. I'm always receptive to constructive criticism. In fact, I welcome it. Anyway, back to the game. So we have goalie block, Grimlock recycled all the way to the back of the pack. Clamar is in the penalty box, but is coming out now. Lead jammer still to the Hellcats. Oh, nice little bit of toe stop on the edge for Clamar there just before the whistle. Skater managed to take her out on the whistle. Big smile on her face. Okay, Goldie Blocks going up against Agil, looking for trouble. And Reva Sick called on an illegal position. Looks like we've had a little bit of jammer confusion there. It looks like we had two jammers on the track at the same time. Oh, beautiful takeout by Seasick on the inside line. Meanwhile, looking for trouble through for lead jammer status once again. Looks like we have a star stash for the Hallam Hellcats. Meanwhile, Screwball Scramble on the inside line. Destruction of pack called on 800 Carnage. Oh, looks like we had an attempted apex jump. Unfortunately, she got clipped on the takeoff and went down, taken to the outside of the pack, and that is the end of that jam. Man, this is getting intense. I wonder if you guys are on the edge of your seats. If I had a seat right now, I'd be on the edge of it. Suffice to say, I don't have a seat. Therefore, I'm just on the edge of my feet. Up, team timeout called by the Hallam Hellcats in a very polite way. I could hear Hello Queen from over here going, excuse me, ref, I'm doing something, yes. And no, Zubat, what a hit, what a hit. Okay, so it looks like the Hallam Hellcats bench giving the team a quick talking to. And it is not uncommon for whackers to start busting out some dance moves whilst on the jam line. That is definitely not uncommon. Okay, stepping up to plate for the Hallam Hellcats, we have number 73, Stella, stepping up for the first time. Going up against Wacko Welsh. Oh, my apologies, Nikki. To be honest, I really didn't recognise Hallo when I first saw her. And Wakey Welsh, lead jammer status. Good to see Stella back on skates. So, if anybody can inform me as to how I should refer to Hallo Queen from now on. And that is the end of that jam. I'll have official scores for you in just a minute. We have just over 9 minutes and 40 seconds left of this game. Right hook broke, going up against Grimbach. Ansel, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, a little bit of jammer on jammer action at the start there. Clammer managing to knock the jammer out on that inside line. Unfortunately picks up a penalty for it. And lead jammer status to the Hallam Hellcats. Meanwhile, cheeky star pass. Star should I say. Okay, official scores 169 to the Hallam Hellcats, 99 to the Wakey Wheelcats. I hope you're all ready to scream and shout when the Wheelcats make that century mark. Wakey Welsh stepping up against Goldie Blocks. Five seconds. And they're off. Both teams at a blocker disadvantage of one. Oh, beautiful little toe-stop slide on the outside line, right round the defence of Acid Pain. Lead jammer status for the Hellcats. Clammer back in the game, straight off the box. And Wakey Welsh called on a penalty, power jam to the Hellcats. And again, with that lovely little toe-stop slide to the outside. You can really tell that this game is starting to wear on these skaters. Every single skater is digging deep and pushing hard. I hope you guys are shouting and screaming at home. I hope your neighbours are complaining noise. And Clammer sent off for a direction of play penalty. Clammer did a naughty. Okay, we have just under 7 minutes left of this game, which means you have around 7 minutes to get your comments down and get your shout out. Any messages you want me to pass on to the teams, please feel free to throw them down. Meanwhile, we have going up against Stella for the Hallam Hellcats. And Trubs looking to be that fourth blocker. It's not uncommon for Trubs to get stuck in. Fortunately though, she did open up a gap, allowing Stella to get to the front, and she is through. Lead jammer status for Stella. And Trubs out of the pack on her initial pass. Right hook Brooks sent off on a penalty. That means the Wakey Wheelcats have lost their pivot and called off by Stella. I know, right, Nikki? I have to admit, okay, I'm going to admit something right now. I've always had a bit of a skater crush on Stella. She's such an amazing skater, and she makes everything look so effortless. It's amazing, and it's good to see her back on skates. Such an amazing skater. Yes, hear that energy. I don't know what's happening with this crowd. They seem to have gone to sleep. Excuse me a second, ladies and gentlemen, while I shout at these people. Yes! Okay. Whackers up against Reaver Sticks. And I'm getting it right now. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Daniel. And a successful star pass to right hook broke. Blocking out of play called on right hook broke, meaning it is technically a power jam for the Hellcats. I'm glad to be part of the masses, glad to be part of the Stella appreciation crowd. Do me a favour, guys, if you know Stella personally and you get a chance to tell her Martin Sawseasy Hudson, commentator for the day, is glad that she is back on skates. And a penalty called on Acid Pain. That puts Wakey Wheelcats at a 2-blocker and 1-jammer disadvantage. Let's see if Debo Alive and Donatello can pull something out here. And Reaver Sticks takes that inside line through for a grand slam. Agreed, Louisa. Very, very strong. I've witnessed this skater several times pushing the entire pack. Very powerful skater. Okay, we have a little over 3 minutes left in this game. Scores they stand. Wakey Wheelcats still on 99. Hallam Hellcats have, however, broken the 2-century mark. 205 points for the Hallam Hellcats. And a team timed out called by Wakey. And a team timeout called by me to get some Haribo. Yeah! Haribo! Om nom. And that is the end of the team timeout. Grimblock will be jamming for the Hellcats. And they will be starting on a power jam. Wackell Welsh in the sin bin. And Hellcats through for lead jammer status. That did not take long at all. OG name? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean there, Nicky Valentine. And Wackell Welsh now back on track, but called on another penalty. Misconduct called on Wakey Welsh. That means she will serve 2 consecutive penalties. That's 1 minute in the penalty box. Oh, sorry. No, it's not. I've never really had a announcer name. I just kind of went by my sort of skate park name, which is Martin Sawseasy. I used to ref for the Wakey Wheelcats as Takeoff Zebra. Or Takeoff Zebra, depending on which shirt I was wearing at the time. Meanwhile, back to the action. Acid Pain managing to hold back the Hellcats jammer, but then getting assessed on a high block penalty, shoulder to the nose. 8-0-0 carnage for the Hellcats, took that hit. And I don't know what is going on with the Wheelcats at the minute. They've got more people in the box and standing in the box than anything else. We have just over a minute left in this game. 9-9 to the Wakey Wheelcats, 2-30 to the Hallam Hellcats. Okay, stepping up for the first time in this game, we have Tinkerdell jamming for the Hallam Hellcats, looking for trouble for the Wakey Wheelcats. And we have an official timeout. Looking for trouble is true to her name. Looking for trouble on that jam line. Stalking, trying to pin that jammer in place. I would not be surprised if Trubbs becomes a blocker in this jam. We could potentially be looking at the last jam of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of love coming through for Tinkerdell. Agreed, Claire Masterson. Clamar superstar for jammer. Saying that, I would also say the same for Seasick. She hasn't jammed once in this game. Very tentative start here. Tinkerdell looking to try to get past. And as I thought, looking for Trubbs, becoming that blocker. Tinkerdell is through. Oh, beautifully taken out there by the Wakefield blocker, number 20. That's cat and bomb. I think Bruce, I think Seasick misses jamming as well. And Tinkerdell on the outside line through for a grand slam. Meanwhile, we're getting some blockers back on the track for the Wakey Wheelcats. And Acid Pain called on another penalty. Seasick looking to cause trouble in the middle. Oh, nice takeout there by Donatello. Takes her down, but that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final whistle of the game. And I will have your official final score in just a moment. What a fantastic game. Give it up for these teams, ladies and gentlemen. They really have dug deep today. Okay, let me see if I can pass on some of your comments and messages to the Hallam Hellcats. Thank you very much, Emma Price. Massive shout out to the NSOs and the refs. I'll make sure I pass that on for you guys. Now, bear with me a second. Lots of love coming through for you on the live feed. Everybody's like, go Tim Cadell. And Will, loads of comments coming through for you as well. People saying you've done fantastic. Where's Stella? Stella, much love for you coming through on the live feed as well. Everybody, fantastic game, guys. I have so much response on the live feed. Thank you. It's been brilliant. Okay, I have passed on your love and affections to the Hallam Hellcats. Let me do the same for the refs and NSOs. Big shout out to the refs and NSOs for the game. Everybody's thanking you for being here today. Refs and NSOs shout out complete. We all love it when it's just crazy. We all love it.
Just needed a few moments of absolute.
On the feed there, they're loving it. Loving your gold pants as well. The signature gold pants. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your official final score: Wakey Wheelcats 99, Hallam Hellcats 245. Thank you so much for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed the show. Today has been brought to you by Real Time Events, hosted by the Wakey Wheelcats at Lightwaves in Wakefield. Thank you so much to the refs, thank you so much to the NSOs, and thank you so much to Real Time Events for live streaming this event. I have been Martin Sozizi. You have been fantastic. Good night. Peace out.